Hey, how's it going everyone? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm here to talk about a new Rec Room update that just came out. Of course, you guys know we got the patch notes for this recent update. Be sure to let me know your guys' thoughts on what exactly is inside this update. And on top of that, be sure to actually push that like button. Now, starting off this patch notes, you guys will find this first UGC touchpad. It talks about this new UGC touchpad component being in beta, and similar to how whiteboards work, touchpad gets a player's 2D input, which could either be hands in VR or cursor controls on screens, to allow players to touch an object. Now you can pat, rub, and scrub like a pro. Now, I'm confused on what exactly this is. I feel like it should have been a little bit explained better, but if you guys kind of understand it just from the patch notes, be sure to let me know. Now, just something I want to note, this UGC touchpad is actually still only for devs. It just got confirmed they accidentally released this UGC touchpad, but all the actual new chips that comes with it that you guys can see in beta and all that are actually in-game. I'm not a big chip whiz, so I'm just kind of confused as to what it exactly is. Anyways though, they have some room currency customization improvements. You can now give your room currencies a custom UI icon by choosing from a selection of icons and colors. Add some flash to your in-room cache. Each currency can share the same icon but cannot share the same color. All existing currencies will still have the default icon, but the color will be auto-assigned. While only some users will only be able to see the customization, all creators will be able to view their own customizations in their rooms. Then continuing on forward, we have our standard general improvements and bug fixes. They have some pretty cool stuff here, so be sure to actually keep your guys' eyes peeled. They have this new party chat. That means that whenever you're in a party, you actually are inside some sort of party chat. It's a message chat, it's not like a voice chat or anything like that, it's just when you're in a party with those select players. They also began rolling out the ability for players to continue to purchase multiple room consumables in a single checkout. This feature is still only available for paid room consumables. They had fixed some recent issues with video player access, so now you should be able to test your rooms using Play Local again. Thanks for the patience. Then they also added a melee hit event support to vehicle collisions, so it's more like bumper cars. They even make a little pun for it. Fixed an audio issue that may have led to some distorted or muffled audios in specific rooms. If you guys don't remember the whole situation with the rec center and how everyone's voices were kind of muffled, if you guys have experienced that yourself, well, it's fixed now, hopefully. Test events now has a string parameter in the maker pen menu. This allows for an easier trigger of debug chips. Fixed a bug that prevented the self chip from being cloned, but if you clone it, will it be your true self? Respawn and room resets now have been added to a list of griefable chips. The from room object chip will now work correctly with the trigger volume components. Fixed a bug that prevented use of respawn chip to position inside an invisible collision component with player and object collision disabled. Fixed an issue where players joining rooms at the same time could wind up with corrected player boards, and fixed the look of Solstice Spring Broom Antlers. So they finally hopefully shine their yellow instead of the orange, and now on to our Rec Room Studio update. Now this Rec Room Studio update is very tiny. They just say the Rec Room Studio circuit palette will no longer place deprecated chips when a upgraded version is available. Multiple object selection should work faster, and they remove some annoying pauses while working on assets in larger rooms. And that's pretty much this entire Rec Room update. Be sure to actually leave your guys' thoughts down inside the comments below. On top of that, be sure to like, subscribe, and be sure to support me in-game by using code SKULL. Thanks for all the love and support, everyone, and I'll catch you guys all inside the next video. So without any further ado, peace.